Hold on while I get things set up. Thanks, Marlena and Kai. Bryce Aroni. Let me get you on the list for the read. Thanks, Pie Bear, J-Midge. Okay, Sarah Team Allure. Are you here, Sarah Team Allure? Sarah Team Allure, are you here? I have not, so you have not missed it. I'm doing, that's going to be soon. I've got Sarah and then Marlena and then the collective and then the rest of the list after that. Sarah Team Allure, are you back? Marlena, I see you're here. Can you comment just so I know you're ready? I'm just stretching my lower back for a second. Okay. All right, Marlena, here's yours, and we are doing the Reiki Plus reading, so let me get the cards. Any particular question, or do you just want to know whatever the universe wants you to know? What you should work on for the next 5 days. spirit guides are definitely saying they're ready to tell you something. Thanks, Michelle. Was that for the ultimate Reiki cleanse with the mini boost? Okay. Interesting. Believe in the impossible. And I'm hearing, what's the word? Affirmations. Thank you, Savannah. So they would like you to work on opening up your energy to believing in the impossible. So affirmations like, what if everything always works out for me? What if miracles happen for me? Those two specifically. What if miracles happen for me? Or what if miracles do happen for me? And what if everything always works out for me? Those two specific affirmations they would like you to say a few times a day, especially right when you wake up and right before you go to sleep. And they wanted you to know something else. Conclusions are within reach. So the lifestyle that you want is within reach, and these affirmations will help you get there. Thanks, Sarah. Sarah, you'll be right after Marlena. Sorry, I missed you earlier. 1 second ago, I guess. Alrighty, so reading and Reiki. And they're telling me to do this thing. I hit my table again, I gotta move that. Okay, so I'm just opening up your auric field, and I'm gonna put those affirmations inside the auric field. This is deeper in the aura. We can sort of write things like on the surface of the aura and deep within the aura. To do that, you have to open it up. So that's just to explain what I did there. So they want me to use carnelian. What if everything goes right for me? What if everything always works out for me? What was the other one? What if miracles happen for me? Yes, I'll upload this one to YouTube. Feel free, anyone, to screen record your reading or Reiki session. I don't always remember to post all of these, but if you do tell me, I will remember. I'm more likely to do it if I feel like I have an obligation because you guys request it, if that makes sense. Because otherwise it's like I have a hard time remembering to do things because I don't feel like it matters. Does that make sense? That's just probably ADHD. Cool. Closing up the auric field. Continuing your session. You might find this funny, but if there's something that I like really need to remember, I'll just go to my husband and and tell him, hey, I'm just telling you this so that I'll remember to do it, because me feeling like somebody else knows what I need to do makes me more likely to actually do it. There's actually a way on iPhone to add a screen record button. Like whenever you like swipe down from the top, you can add the record button to like that screen. I did it like a long time ago. Just Google how to do it and follow the steps. Anna, would you like the Reiki or reading? I forgot to put that for super fans. If you want both the mini Reiki and read, it's just 7. Ooh, feeling a big release from your heart chakra, Marlena. For super fans, if you want both the mini reading and the mini Reiki, it's just 7. Hey, welcome in everyone. Please take a look at the specials for today. Feel free to send in your daily heart me if you haven't done that yet. Thanks, Nick, Michelle or Michael, Bryce Roney, thank you. Thanks. Satin Spar. Glass is not something any of us would ever use. except volcanic glass, obsidian. Man-made glass doesn't have really any metaphysical properties unless it's mixed with some kind of, like, unless you go and you get, like, I don't know, actually. I'd have to. Oh yeah, it's polished. It's been shaped that way. It has the chakra symbols carved on it. So it's specifically for cleansing all the chakras. Nick. It's not showing that you're a super fan, but I don't know if that's a glitch. One thing that is new with TikTok, to be a super fan, you do have to join the fan club. Tap in that yellow heart up here. It's just 1 coin to join the fan club. TikTok changed the whole thing. It's annoying, but thank you for the follows. Whew. Thanks, Laura. Oh, yeah, it's showing it to me now. On your other comment, I didn't see it. Thanks for commenting again, just so I could verify that. Sometimes it glitches and it doesn't show it. Yeah, say those affirmations before bed and right when you wake up. Like after you actually get out of your bed. Don't say it while in your bed. I mean, well, actually, when you go to bed, when you're in your bed, say it. But then in the morning when you wake up, wait till you've gotten out of bed, is what they're saying. So that when you're going to sleep and you're saying it in bed, you're putting the energy for while you sleep and dream. It'll help you in your subconscious. And then when you get up out of bed and say it like while standing up in the morning, you're manifesting that into your physical day. That's interesting. They're saying, just informationally, like to help me understand, when you get in bed and you lay down and then you say it right before you're closing your eyes to go to sleep, or even if you have your eyes closed, saying it out loud right before sleeping while laying in your bed, it sets the intention for it to change your subconscious to believe the affirmations. That is really interesting. And they want me to say, so then the reason why they have you do that, and then when you wake up in the morning, stand up and say the affirmations, because you need to have it, that sets the intention for you to heal your conscious mind and the physical body, like the conscious part. And also it's kind of just manifesting it into the universe. It's like that push energy, yang energy of doing things, and also like the body. And doing it while laying in bed right before closing your eyes to sleep, or with your eyes closed, either way. It's putting the energy into the yin of you, the subconscious. That's really cool. Thanks for the follow, Carolina. Alrighty, hope this helps. That was a really cool download I got. They're saying if you want to boost it, and for anybody that does, any affirmations that you have, don't do a lot. Do 2 or 3, never more than 3. And if they're each completely different, you might just want to do 2. Because while you're sleeping with your subconscious, like 3 is almost too many. But you can write it down on a piece of paper and then put an amethyst crystal on that paper, fold the amethyst crystal into the paper, and then put that under your pillow. So you do say those affirmations while you're laying in bed right before you go to sleep. And then also with it being under your pillow, it's just amplifying the intention of having those affirmations imprint on your subconscious to help your beliefs to change in order to align with you believing the affirmations. They is my spirit guides, yeah. Sorry. Mine and also Marlena's. That was kind of my spirit guides just now, though. Whew. Alrighty, Sarah, Team Allure, can you comment so I know you're ready? And then after Sarah, I'm doing a group meditation for everybody. Just to let you guys know who's on the list here: Angela, Jamage, Pie Bear, Mexi, Tawny, Bryce Roney, Michelle, Anna, and then Nick. If you send in for some kind of session, please let me know in a comment. If you are a super fan, please note these super fan discounts and the special. I forgot to put it here, but if you are a super fan, it is $7 for both the free mini and free mini Reiki and reading is $7. Or you can get one of those just for free today. Okay, Angela, let me write that down. Sarah, I can do after the group one. Do you want to do that? I was going to do the group meditation after you. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do the group meditation. For everybody here, if you accept the healing from this group Reiki meditation, Please type I accept in the chat. Oh, okay, Sarah. Now take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, 3 times with me. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Close your eyes and visualize sitting on a log in a deep forest. You hear the wind rustle the branches and leaves in the trees. You smell the scent of the pine trees. The moss on the ground and the earthy, grounding sense. You hear a trickling stream nearby. The sound of birds chirping. A gust of wind suddenly rustles the trees loudly. You feel the wind dance around your legs and feet. You look down and see the leaves swirling magically. A faint light starts to glow from the ground beneath your feet. You hear a voice deep in your heart saying, I am safe. everything is okay. The light of the earth's soul is shining upon you. The light seems to sparkle and dance. It begins to swirl around you with the wind. And suddenly, the entire ground lights up with sparkling lights that dance and flow up the trees. It has a slight tingling sensation, and it brings a deep calm and relaxation. You feel a warm hand touch your back. It's loving and supportive. Your aches and pains melt away. Your anxieties, your fears, your worries, they all melt away. You close your eyes and relax as all of these healing earth forces bring you peace and relaxation. You feel the wind settle down. The forest gets quiet. The warm hand on your back fades away. You see the lights slowly flow back into the earth. In your heart is a sense of deep calm and appreciation. You know the earth has given you a piece of its love. with it a sense of peace and calm. You can open your eyes for real now. Hope you enjoyed that healing Reiki meditation. I'll do another one of those if we get to 100 shares and 50,000 likes. Okay, Sarah, Team Allure. Are you ready for your mini? Thank you, Ash. Sarah, Team Allure. Did I make her fall asleep? Sarah, if you're here, please comment. Angela, if you're here, please comment. Angela. Okay. Alrighty, we're doing both. So let me get the cards. I really feel like the Moonology one is speaking to me today. Any particular question, Angela? Oh, let me do you, Sarah, so that you're not having to wait too long. Okay, so no particular question, Angela. All right, let me do Sarah's mini, since I was supposed to do her even before the meditation. All right, Sarah, here's your mini. I'll do another Reiki meditation if we get 100 shares and 50,000 likes. Yes, I will add that. Thank you for sharing the live, Beth. And Rebecca, thank you. Thank you, Scott, for liking the live. And Angela, thank you. Ash, thanks. that helps. I did put in affirmation in there. I kept hearing it from just kind of your energy, like you needed it. Okay, Angela, can you comment so I know you're ready? You're welcome, Sarah. Okay, Devin, thank you. Oops, that was loud. I gotta turn my sound down whenever. If anybody else can send that heart me, feel free. The thing that keeps you an active member of the team. I mean the fan club. It's called the fan club now. Alrighty, so the card I pulled for you, thanks Amanda, for you Angela, is Surrender to the Divine. And I'm specifically hearing you need to trust yourself more. Trust yourself and your ability to hear the divine, to know when you're getting intuition from the divine or like messages from the divine, to know what to do for your life. You need to have more trust that you can hear that, and they need you to like turn your energy towards that more. I can kind of see maybe it's like you're looking to worldly answers, but you need to connect with the divine, connect with the universe, your crown chakra more, so that you can see the bigger picture, which will help you to know what it is that's gonna work for you. Yeah, that's what they want you to know. All right, here is the Reiki. I'll do some Reiki to help you feel what it's like for that to be open. 1 second while I plug my phone in. Okay, so I'm opening your crown chakra. My light just ran out of energy. Focus on the top of your head. Take a few really deep breaths, like you're relaxing open your mind. Open your mind. Don't know if anyone will get that reference. It helps for some people for like find the top of your head and then move your fingers like just to the side. And that kind of helps to feel opening up your crown chakra. I can feel your third eye opening. it's not like you're trying to see or sense something, but you're like surrendering to everything. Because using the third eye is like you're trying to use your power to discern and see. And with the crown chakra, you're letting something else open you up to know. Ooh, oh, I'm feeling it. Yep. Thanks for sharing the live, Beauty by Val. Feel free to send the heart me if you can. Nice. When you release a chunk of something from your crown chakra. Nice. Yeah, you're releasing a lot, which is definitely going to help you to have a much better connection. I did some kind of energy linking of your divine light presence and the crown chakra. That will just give you a boost in being able to connect. The divine light presence is like your higher self. So when you don't need that anymore, it's gonna quietly release the extra boost. You won't feel it though. You'll never know that it's not boosting anymore. Because it's like once you get up to par with the connection, you know, you don't need that boost anymore. So it's like the boost kind of lessens as you gain more sense and control over that your crown chakra connection, if that makes sense. So it kind of evens out, so you don't really perceive that disconnect, because you're not actually disconnected. It's just I use your divine light presence to open up, like sort of like opening up a bigger channel. It can't be open all the time because that's going to eventually like overwhelm you. But your divine light presence is like the most intelligent part of your entire being. So it's going to do exactly what you need in order to help you to get this, your crown chakra, and to like intelligently understand how to work with it, if that makes sense, and have it open. Alrighty, J-Midge, if you're here, please comment J-Midge. Just a reminder, for the list we have J-Midge, Pie Bear, Mexi, Tawny, Bryceroni, Michelle, Anna, and Nick. If anybody else sent in for something, or you're a super fan and you want either the free mini or free Reiki, please let me know in a comment. J-Midge, if you're here, please comment. All right, J-Midge, and doing the Reiki for you, okay. for the follow, Jessica. And Marley, thank you. Thank you everyone who has followed. Appreciate it. Thank you, Joy. Thanks, Jim. Thank you, Dove, for following. Feeling you release something from the throat chakra through the nose. Okay. Making sure you're grounded. Nice. Okay, hope that helps. Wow, feels like my nose is clearing up from sensing your throat chakra release. Nice. Yours might be doing the same thing. Alrighty, Pie Bear, can you comment so I know you're ready? Thank you. Pie Bear. Pie Bear, are you ready for your session? Pie Bear, are you ready for your session? Connect your body energetically, or sorry, my body to the client's body so that my body mirrors what is happening in the client's body. So mostly I'm feeling where blocks are, feeling where the tension is. And I am looking like with my third eye and kind of imagining sort of like an outline of a person, and the Reiki kind of shows me what like the colors of the chakras and like how much they're blocked or not blocked. If there's like negativity, there's different ways that I see it, which represents different things. But when I'm trying to feel like what is causing it, I'm feeling in my own body that connection, if that makes sense. And then I'll also sometimes hear words to describe that. That's, you know, not as often. Like sometimes if I hear some words, like affirmations that people need in their aura or their chakras to help them heal, I'll just etch those into the chakra or the aura for healing. Sometimes the spirit guides of the person just totally starts telling me things. But most of the time it's me feeling with my body and looking with my third eye. Thanks for the follows. I am still doing sessions. If you want to get on the list, just let me know what it is that you send in for. This is not the only stuff I do, by the way. This is just the specials for today. If you see the TikTok live menu pinned on my TikTok, you can see the other stuff. Please let me know in a comment if you do send in for a session, because otherwise I don't really know. Pie Bear, if you're here, please comment. Let me share this with a few people to make sure. Mexi. And it won't show everyone, but let me send that. Pie Bear or Mexi, if you're here, please comment. Pie Bear, Mexi, Tawny, if you're here, please comment. Mexi, hey. Also, when we get 100 shares and 50,000 likes, I'll do another, a longer 10 to 15 minute Reiki meditation. All right, Mexi. And what are we doing? The Ultimate Plus Boost. Okay, let me get you connected for that. Is there something specific you would like for your manifestation boost? Thanks. Connecting, asking for grounding and protection, cleansing, grounding and protection. Grounded, healing of all chakras. Full cleanse and grounding. Okay. Okay, I put manifest all things good. Alrighty, now just relax. Moo-chan, what was it that you sent in for? There are a bunch of people ahead of you on the list, just so you know, Moo-chan. Whew, big heart chakra releases. Thank you, Mexi. Whew, big heart chakra releases. Thank you, Mexi. Was it the scan and the full boost you sent in for? Actually, it's Mo-chan, isn't it? Okay. Alrighty, starting your cleanse now, Mexi. Take 3 deep breaths with me. Third one. Sorry, I've got a really dry throat today. Okay. I feel like I need to just do a little bit of relaxing of your energy before we start channeling the healing energies. So just breathe nice and slow. Let your body relax. We call forth the cleansing forces of the cosmos. Flow through, cleanse and purify. We call upon the healing waters. Flow through, cleanse and purify. Ooh, you're having some really big releases already. We haven't been called all the energies. We call forth the cleansing earth forces and divine light to flow through, cleanse and purify. Mexi. Cleansing at the quantum level. Really? She always does? That's really neat. She senses your energy. You've definitely got cat energy in your soul, your cosmic soul, your oversoul. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a Lyrian starseed. I think it's Lyrian, whatever the cat people are. Lyrian, is it Lyrian? Because I can see like these slit cat eyes. Almost like as if it's part of your soul energy. It's actually really freaky. Closing up the quantum field and cleansing the 3D physical chakras and aura. If anyone has any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. I'll answer when I'm finished here. Wow, that's interesting. Starseed is means that you used to be an alien species and you chose to reincarnate as human after having lived lifetimes on another planet as some kind of alien. Obviously other planets, aka, would be alien people. But it basically means that your soul originates from another star system. Whew, feeling some big, deep releases. All right, take another deep breath. Say this with me out loud 3 times. I am cleansed. I am purified. I am cleansed. I am purified. I am cleansed. I am purified. I can answer your question in just a second. Sealing this cleansing. For about another 2 hours. Alrighty, hope that helps, Mexi. I do a private one-on-one session through Zoom for a 30-minute more intense, or I mean more in-depth energy cleanse and purification. If anyone's interested in that, a private one-on-one on Zoom, let me know in a private message. So what I'm doing here is Reiki, energy healing. What we do is we channel energy and direct it for healing. It's an ancient practice that exists in almost every culture. And obviously has different names in different cultures, and they have different methods, but it's something that's been used alongside conventional medicine for just about as long as we know, thousands of years before Jesus. So it's not something to replace conventional medical care. It's not replacing medicine or hospitals, but there are studies that have just come out showing that it reduces pain by up to 75%, is just as effective as massage therapy for relaxation and tension release. There's over 250 hospitals and medical clinics in the United States that employ Reiki masters or some type of energy healer for offering that service alongside whatever treatments, surgeries, or therapies you may be getting. So it's actually pretty cool. Okay. You guys wanted to see my cat. She did get off of my lap. Oh, what? I thought she went over there. Kiki. Oh, I don't know where she went. Sorry, guys. The next time she comes up, because she inevitably will come on my lap again. I'll show you guys later. The house cleanses, I use Reiki so I can do it remotely. It's on the TikTok live menu. I forget how much I designated the price. Take a look at the pinned video on my TikTok. It's not tapping the link in the bio. It's one of the posted videos. It says TikTok live menu. Is that my Kiki? You heard me. Come here. Yeah. Come here. This is my kitty. My kitty meow. Can we show them your pretty face? Yeah. Thanks for the heart, me. Oh, do you want to go right there? Pie Bear, if you're back, if you can let me know. Pie Bear, if you're here, please comment. Tawny, if you're here, please comment. Pie Bear or Tawny. Mo-chan. There's 5 people in front of you. I have a feeling most of them fell asleep. If any of you do miss your session, just come on my live the next day and you can get it. Even if you're like 2 weeks later, you remember that you had a session and you were not present for it, I always ask to make sure that you're present before I do your session. So for anybody that ever gets a session with me on live stream, you know, if you miss it, just come on the next live stream. You're good. Pie Bear, if you're here, please comment. Tawny, if you're here, please comment. Bryce Aroni, if you're here, please comment. Bryce Aroni. Michelle, if you're here, please comment. Michelle, hey. Alrighty, Michelle. My cat does not want to be on my lap, but she will come, I guess. Alrighty, Michelle. Oh, Bryce Aroni, I'll do you right after. Michelle, what are we doing? Oh, the cleanse and the boost for you. Okay. Is there a specific request you would like for manifestation, like something specific you want to manifest? Or would you like me to just write manifesting all things good? ask for the ultimate cleanse. And we ask for protection and grounding. Cleanse, ground, purify, and heal. Cleanse, ground, purify, and heal. Thanks, Ash. We call upon the cleansing cosmic forces. Flow through, cleanse, and purify. Hello. Okay. We call upon the cleansing waters. Flow through, cleanse, and purify. Big release already, nice. We call upon the cleansing earth and divine light to flow through, cleanse, and purify. Take a few deep breaths with me, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Relax while I cleanse at the quantum level. just had a really weird ring in my ear. It literally sounded like when you're trying to tune in with an old radio. Sometimes it'll have like this really high-pitched ping. That was crazy. I've never had it that loud before. You're definitely getting downloads into your subconscious from your higher self. This cleansing opened up your energy so that you could receive some downloads. I've actually had ringing in my ears since I was 13. You can still hear the high pitch. It's like the ringing changes, letting you know that you're getting a download. Wow, and my ear feels like it like opened up. That's crazy. Whenever you get a sudden ringing in your ears, not constant. If it's constant, it's a damaged ear, but a sudden ringing that happens only for a few seconds, it means that you're getting a communication from your higher self or from the divine. Could be from your angels, your spirit guides. Closing up the quantum field, cleansing everywhere else. Physical body, chakras, and aura. Alrighty, say this out loud with me. I am cleansed. I am purified. I am cleansed. I am purified. I am cleansed. I am purified. Sealing the cleansing. Okay. Hope that helps. Mama Reiki, I'm really sorry to hear about that. That sucks. Okay. Bryce Aroni, can you comment so I know you're ready? Pie Bear, if you're back, please comment. Pie Bear or Tawny, please comment if you're here. Glad it helped. Okay, Bryce Aroni, actually, what are we doing? Reading, actually. Okay. Alrighty, any particular question? Or do you just want to know what your spirit guides want you to know, Bryce Aroni? Gotcha. They want you to know to don't let your past hold you back. In relation to that, they're saying, remember, the present is the only thing that exists. You are not yourself from the past. You are the you from now. If you make a mistake today, guess what? The now from the now that I said a minute ago is no longer the now. Now is the now for you. It seems funny, but anytime you make a mistake, you are not defined by what happens to you in the past. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not defined by your misunderstandings. You are defined by how you choose to be right now in relation to whatever you learn right now. So let go of anything that you feel from the past that you feel like defines you, that you feel like is part of you. Yes, it's part of your past, but it's not defining who you are right now, because we're always changing. The only thing that exists is right now. Don't let your past hold you back. I hope that helps. Pie Bear, if you're here, please comment. Tawny, if you're here, please comment. Anna, if you're here, please comment. Pie Bear, Tawny, Anna, Nick, please comment if you're here. Mo-chan, if you're here, please comment. Mo-chan. Mo-chan, if you're here, please comment. Knocked you out. Okay, looks like we got you for a reading. I feel like I need to use this one for you, the angel guide. Any particular question? Or would you just like to know whatever your spirit guides want you to know? Anna, did you have a question for your reading? Or do you just want me to see what your spirit guides want you to know? Okay. Honesty and communication. There's some part of you that wants to heal, and it keeps coming up in your energy. It's trying to talk to you to tell you, hey, we need to heal this part. And you're ignoring it. You're pushing it away. Thanks, Kelsey. So if there's some kind of shadow part of yourself, a part of your past, or some kind of trait that you feel like you have that may be a shadow aspect, you know, something about yourself that you don't like, it keeps coming up. You keep being reminded of it. It's speaking to you to get you to look at it so that you can heal it. So you need to be more honest with yourself in regards to all the parts of you so that you can allow yourself to heal and to love all the parts of you. So honesty and communication, you know, be honest with yourself, you know, don't try to gaslight yourself and be like, everything's fine. I don't actually have this dark part of me, even though you keep feeling this ping. Like, it's not bad. It's just that we all have shadow aspects, and it's because we believe in something incorrectly, such as, I can't manifest as good as everybody else. That's an example of a false belief that you can have about yourself that causes you to feel lesser, to feel like you have this flaw. So be more honest with yourself. Understand that all the parts of you deserve to be loved in the same way so that you can heal it. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes we may think that we don't need to heal some part of us because we don't believe that it's something that can be healed. So maybe that's a part of it as well. You're welcome. Alrighty. Pie Bear, if you're here, please comment. Tawny, if you're here, please comment. Nick, if you're here, please comment. Mo-chan, if you're here, please comment. If anybody else sent in for a session, please let me know in a comment. If you're a super fan and you'd like either a free mini Reiki or reading, let me know in a comment. You can get both of those for $7 today if you're a super fan. Nick, hey. Okay, were we doing Reiki or a reading for you, Nick? Reiki, alrighty. Okay, starting with grounding. Just so you'll know, for super fans, I do a super fan only live on Mondays. My internet was out yesterday, so that's why I'm doing this today. Usually I do the super fan specials on Monday, but I could not go live on Monday. There's also discounts that you can get at any time if you're a super fan. You can see that on the last page of the TikTok Live menu posted on my TikTok. It's definitely worth it for those discounts. Thanks for the follow. If we get 100 shares and 50,000 likes, I'm going to do a Reiki meditation. Thanks, Kat. I just need 7 more new people in the fan club to get to 200. I'm trying to have 200 active members during the week. it helps to boost me on the For You page. Ooh, nice heart chakra release. Okay, I hope this helps. Mo Chan, if you're here, please comment. Mo Chan. Pie Bear, Tawny, if you're here, please comment. The list is open for anyone who'd like a session. If anyone might be able to send, I can't send a message. I can't send a message while I'm live. I can't go there. For Mochan, Tawny, or Pie Bear, they probably just fell asleep, honestly. But, thank you, Nick. We do a little grounding for everybody here. I'll do another Reiki meditation if we get to 100 shares and 50,000 likes. Thank you, Lioness. Thank you. And thanks for helping me complete that goal. I forgot to say, if you accept this grounding, please type I accept in the chat. Okay, did the grounding, and now I'm just sending some relaxing energy. Thank you. People, I don't know, in person, anyone who I've ever become friends with always tells me that they found me unapproachable and was really weirded out by how nice and calm I am. I don't know, I guess in person I have this like really strong aura or something that's intimidating. Because even my husband said that if we had not been set up on a date, a blind date, he would have never talked to me because he found me, he said I was mysterious but intense, even though I don't talk to people. Although it's when I'm by myself that I'm like quiet, but if I'm with my husband at the grocery store, like I'm making jokes about cereal and stuff, like I have to be with somebody to be like talking because otherwise I just look like I'm just bored as heck, I guess. Hi from Arizona. Where is everybody else tuning in from? Watching from, that's what that means. Okay, it feels like there's like a bunch of cat hairs around my nose. You ever, like if you have pets, you just like, you suddenly get that sensation. It just like it won't go away. Oh, hell, California, Texas. I'm in Utah, by the way, but I grew up in South Louisiana, south of New Orleans. For those of you who don't know, there's south of New Orleans. New Orleans is actually on a lake. It's not on the coast. Thank you, Georgianne. And believe it or not, that's one of the weird things, is that there's like, if you're driving straight down from New Orleans, it'll be 3 hours before you get to the coast, or maybe 2-ish. Like 2 to 3 hours. And everything below New Orleans is actually above sea level. New Orleans itself is below sea level because it was a swamp that they pumped out the water and built the town. So New Orleans is like this, that's why I say it's like a bowl, because it's below sea level right by a lake that is connected to the Gulf of Mexico by a river. So that's how the storm surge got to New Orleans in Katrina, if you guys were wondering. So like it did flood the towns along that river all the way up to New Orleans, but my town was west, so it didn't get flooded a lot at all, really, actually. We were also west of the actual storm, but so like in the west part of the storm itself, not in the middle. I'll do another Reiki meditation if we get to 100 shares and 50,000 likes. The list is open for one-on-ones. If Mo-chan is here, if you're back, Mo-chan, please comment. Tawny, Pie Bear, if you're here, please comment. Tawny or Pie Bear or Mo-chan. Thank you. second, I need to blow my nose. Thank you for the pumpkin. Thanks for the shares. Thank you, cat. Just gotta rewind that music. This is one of my favorites, but it's only 2 hours long. Sometimes there's these messages that pops up. It said, receive one pumpkin pie gift. They're like, I was looking there with a funny face because I was like, okay. Thank you. There's like these goals that the TikTok live program will randomly put up here. And so I guess they want me to receive 3 pumpkin pie gifts, and I've already gotten 2, I guess, because it said 2 out of 3. And I was like, okay. I don't remember the pumpkin pies, but okay. Can I have it for real, though? Give me the pumpkin pie for real. Ghost flower, that is, I'm sorry you experienced that. Grounding is one of the best ways. I can do if you want like a mini Reiki session, I can do like a mini version of my cleanse, like a cleansing. A mini Reiki session is just 7. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a ASMR thing? Let me go ahead and just do a grounding for everybody here. If you accept this grounding, please type I accept in the chat. How do y'all like my dragon hand ring? It looks like he's actually holding on. You're cute. We're almost there for a Reiki meditation. Just need 50 more shares, 7,000 likes. Hey, the list is open right now. 3 people probably fell asleep because they have not answered me in a while. But it's open. And again, I'll just say, Mo Chan, if you're here, please comment. Mo Chan. Tawny, if you're here, please comment. Tawny. And Pie Bear, if you're here, please comment. Thanks for the follows and shares and likes. When we get 100 shares and 50,000 likes, I'll do another Reiki meditation. Yes, if you want me to use tarot for a reading, I do that. The 10-minute reading is 18. Doing a little cleansing. Excuse me. Now I'm thirsty. When I figure out what I did, I'll tell you guys, but I don't know how, but I did something energetically to my whole brain and body On Saturday morning-ish, I was just like in bed in the morning, like contemplating how I've been trying to lose weight so that I can like fit in my pants. I I gained weight like every year for like the last 5 years. I've been able to not gain weight for a year, but I'm trying to like, actually lose some weight, right? And so Saturday morning, it's like I just like somehow pushed this energy out into the universe and was like, okay, I am in fact going to lose weight. And after that, when I got up and went about my day, when I would eat food, I am full after having eaten half of it. And it's that's bizarre. Like half of the regular meal I would eat, I'm like, oh my God, I'm full. And like I can't eat anything else for like 5 hours. And usually I'm hungry like 2 hours later if I would only eat that much. So I'm just like really weirded out that I have, and just for reference, like I've never been hungry for breakfast really ever in my life. When I was a kid, I'd eat breakfast, but like whenever I hit puberty, I was not hungry in the morning ever. So most of the time I only eat 2 meals and maybe like some snack. And by meals, it'd be like a big meal, right? Like I always get the large drink and the large fries. But so only eating, it cut my appetite in half, you guys, like literally. I'm eating half as much and I feel full as heck. It is the weirdest thing. On day 3 of that, and I'm just surprised. Like I can't even believe it. Like I still, like I don't feel hungry right now. I'm flabbergasted, you guys. I don't know what I did, but when I figure it out, I will definitely tell you guys how to do it. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Lioness. Purge an old timeline. That's a concept that a lot of you might not understand, so I will explain it. But sometimes we carry karma not only from our ancestors and our lineage, but our reincarnation lineage. So if you lived a life of if you now this is something with me. I lived a bunch of lives as very wealthy and powerful, and then some lives as being a man. And those man ones are the most recent for me when it comes to time. May not necessarily be the most recent in like order of things, but the most recent in time was me as a man in the 1900s. And I also have some timeline where I was a dude in ancient times. And for some reason, that warrior guy is also very strong energy with me. So it's like I have all this yang energy. And then your astrology does tap into it too. So like Aries is very masculine and fire. But so like yesterday, I was like, why is it that when it comes to chores, my instinct is to expect somebody else to do it? And it's like my subconscious came to me and said, it's because the closest energy reincarnation was men who did not do those things, who expected those things to be done. And I was like, bruh. And then it was like, and then further back, I have all these reincarnations as a starseed of being very powerful, very like high up in rank and stuff, where like everything was done for me. And so it's like in this lifetime, I struggle with doing chores and stuff because my soul is not used to having to do it. Crazy, right? Oh, if you want Reiki, you want a full Reiki session and the full, okay, so, hold on. The things that I have is like, you can get like 10 minutes of Reiki and 10 minutes of a card reading. Like if you want both of those, I can do that for, how about 25? A peasant? No. But I do really easily think to myself, why is everybody so stupid? Like I've always had that energy. Like the lifetimes that I lived as a really powerful person, I was perceived as this, and this is like way back in time, like before humans were a thing, on, you know, people on other planets. I reincarnated a lot of times as this really powerful magical person, and so everyone was always just naturally like coming to me for stuff because I was like this absolutely powerful magical person, and wise, you know, and all that stuff, where like living for like a really long time, whatever species it was, you live for much longer, but I lived for like twice as long because of whatever magicalness I had. So it's like I gained all this wisdom, and I don't know, just there's a lot of things that come to me logically that, like, even with my husband, I'll be like, you know, this thing, this principle, and my husband's like, no, what is that? How do you know that? And like, either I give up immediately, or I'm like, do you have 15 minutes for me to describe to you the whole entire concept in psychology and sociology so that you know what I'm talking about? It can be really frustrating. So many things come to me, just seem logical to me, that has such a very large backstory that usually I have to explain to people. It's really weird. Thank you. Oh, Pie Bear. Hey. Let me do your session, Pie Bear. We're doing the ultimate Reiki cleanse and the manifestation thing for you. And then which, please? Let me write you down. Okay, all right, Pie Bear, if you could just comment for me so I know that you're ready. Just want to make sure. And also, which, please? I did see your payment. Thank you. Oh, and Pie Bear, is there a specific request you have for the manifestation boost? Like, do you want something specific, or do you just want me to put manifesting all things good? Okay. One minute while I connect you to the Reiki grid and get your manifestation request. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot to get to the point of why I was talking about past lives. But so you can sort of clear the energy of past lives. If there's like the energy of poverty, you can like totally clear that energy out of your entire soul energy. So not only do we clear karma by learning and growing and removing blocks, but yeah, at the same time, by doing that, you can also remove past lives, energetic karmic memories, if that makes sense. All right, Pi Bear, connecting you to the grid. If that makes sense. All right, Pi Bear, connecting you to the grid. We ask for protection and cleansing. We ask for protection and cleansing, purification of the whole. Let your energy be grounded and purified, healed, and cleansed. And cleansed. We call forth the cosmic cleansing forces to flow through, cleanse, and purify. We call forth the healing waters, flow through, cleanse, and purify. We call forth the cleansing earth and divine light to cleanse and purify, flow through, cleanse and purify. keep getting the sensation like there's cat hairs on my lip. Can you take some deep breaths with me? Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Relax as I cleanse at the quantum level. Closing up the quantum field, cleansing in the 3D physical, the chakras, the body, the aura. Lots of big releases. Awesome. No, you go to my profile and then you'll see a showcase is... Really? It does? Oh, maybe it does for you guys. Ooh, wow, lots of releases in the heart chakra. Feels great. Very open, nice. Doing a little work in your sacral chakra. Help you release some tension there. Alrighty, a couple more deep breaths. Say this with me 3 times. I am cleansed. I am purified. I am cleansed. I am purified. I am cleansed. I am purified. Sealing the cleansing. Okay. Cleansing the area around you. Excuse me again. And thank you, Holly. I finally got it, the cat hair. I've got a one-on-one with Witch Please, and then I'm going to go ahead and do another Reiki meditation after that. But if you'd like a full session, you can send to my PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. And I do have a website, TikTok Live Services, where it lets you, it's an app that lets you pay with your bank. I don't see any of the information because it's somebody else is doing it. If that makes sense. Okay, Witch, please, can you comment so I know you're ready? And if Tawny is back, can you comment Tawny or Mo-chan or either of you in the live? Did you wake up? Okay. Alrighty, whenever we do a reading and Reiki, I like doing the reading first. Because usually I also get insight that can help me with the session. Now, are there any particular questions that you have? Thanks for the follows. Okay, so you want to know if, like, are you doing the right thing in order to meet your financial goals? Thanks, Georgianne. Oh, thank you. Thank you for 3 of those. Gotcha. There is definitely something strong that you need to heal from. I pulled the Ten of Swords. Some kind of deep wound. This is gonna put that there so it won't fall down. Alright, give us some more insight into what this is, so that she can understand how to heal this. Whatever is the deep trauma, it's causing you to not fully believe your own power. Like you're devaluing yourself, undervaluing yourself, underestimating yourself, but also taking yourself for granted. It's the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it's like you have this imbalance because of a false belief created from the deep wound. Since you're not fully integrated with this past trauma, it could be like a systematic trauma, like just something that kept happening over and over again. Like even if like as a child you were constantly criticized by your parents, maybe bullied by your siblings. So it's like you believe that you're not actually as capable as you could be. And when you try to overcome it, you're just overextending yourself instead of healing and letting go of the beliefs that are causing you to feel like you don't have the ability to do what you want, or do what you need for your life. Let's see more insight into that. So you undervalue and underestimate yourself. And it feels like it may be a pattern, like you have this cycle of feeling down about yourself, but then you get what seems to be a burst of energy and you're working very hard, but that is an unhealthy balance. You're not supposed to work like super heckin' hard while neglecting your mental, emotional, and physical needs. That's not how anybody, it's not how anybody who's healthy and has healthy relationships and happy lives gets their, manifests their wealth or financially stable situation. I say it's not how healthy people, because I used to work for a Medicare company selling Medicare and Medicaid. And during the open enrollment, 2.5 months, we had, usually it was all guys that would work 12 hours a day for like 2 weeks straight, and then have a day off, and then work 12 hours a day for 2 weeks, and then have a day off. They did that for 2.5 months, that whole time. So that was halfway through December. Like that's the end of October to the middle of December. So they were, and they did have Thanksgiving off, because we did, but like I never understood those guys. They were actually crazy as heck. Like they're like, yeah, you feel awful and miserable, but it's worth it because of the money. There is no amount of suffering that I am willing to go through for money. That's definitely, and I'm not sure why I have that soul energy, but I am just absolutely not willing to do any kind of slave work for any amount of money. I would literally rather be homeless. In a lot of my lives, in my past lives that I lived as a, like one of the most powerful magical people in whatever universe that was, in most of those lives, I was practically homeless. And because I had magic, I could do stuff, but I would just sleep outside. Like I was not a hermit, but like a traveler. I would just travel around everywhere. I refused to do work for anybody. I always find that kind of funny. Like most of the lives that I was like literally the most powerful person on the planet, I was homeless. I would sit under tree. I remember just so many. I don't know. I loved the rain. Like even if I was sleeping under a tree and it started raining, I didn't care. How do you find out like your own past lives? I know because I dreamt about my past lives for most of my life. I do offer a past life reading. I type it out and send it to your email. So that's on my main website. If you tap the link in my bio and you see the link that says website / divine protectors, that's to my website, and you can see the past life reading there. I do channel usually just one past life that is the most helpful for you, the one that has like guidance for you. But if you want me to look at like the what is the overall cycle of your reincarnations, just let me know in the info box, so that I know to do that and not do it the way that I usually do, which is just channeling a message from one of your past lives and telling you only about that one past life. So you wouldn't be getting as much details for one life as much as you'd be getting like what was the, what were you reincarnating as most of the time, if that makes sense. Okay, so we need more insight into what it is that is blocking you. Oh no, that's not the message that your spirit guides want. They're telling me no, whatever I said actually helped you with that. But so I pulled the star. So you do have good things to look forward to. A renewed sense of self, a renewed sense of like the energy around you. So personal growth and divine alignment is definitely coming for you. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like maybe whatever it is that's blocking you isn't something that they want me to say over live. But what is going to help you is the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. So responsibility, hard work, productivity, routine, but with efficiency. So I feel like it's going to be like you need to find the harmony between the hard work and growth. Find the harmony, don't sacrifice your own needs for hard work. There can be balance, and finding that balance with a routine is what is going to help you with becoming the energy of the star and manifesting what you want. We don't have to like totally heal our past in order to manifest what we want. It's like we just have to come to a place of being at peace with it, because we can't get rid of the memories of our past. And sometimes we might need a little bit of the energy as a reminder for something. I don't know, it's just what I'm hearing your spirit guides say. But don't worry about having to like heal 100% like everything that's blocking you. There's certain things that matter the most, and your spirit guides will help you with healing that. And it'll just kind of happen naturally with finding that balance between, hard work and taking care of yourself. So, yeah, they're definitely saying, like stop laser focusing on trying to heal every nitpicky little thing, because that's actually what's holding you back. You need to find what actually makes you feel good in your life. Take care of your body, take care of your emotional self, mental self. You can do hard work, but you also have to do the soft work of taking care of yourself so that you are rejuvenated and renewed in between each of your hard work days. So you can relax on looking at what it is that needs to be healed and just let it naturally flow as you find this balance. Okay, so then for your Reiki session, feel like we just need to focus on relaxing. I'm just seeing the your energy wants growth. So my relaxing crystal. One second, I gotta plug my phone in. So we're just gonna do a bunch of relaxing and sort of rejuvenating your energy. Bringing you back to like a sense of peace. Grounding is also important for you right now. Earlier in the live a few hours ago, I was talking about how grounding through rearranging your furniture is actually very healthy if you're needing a total reset, if you're needing to release like something deep. Rearrange your furniture, and it forces you to be grounded the whole time that you're there, because your brain is having to re-navigate your physical space, and that brings you into the here and the now continuously, because the most important thing in grounding is being here and now. And so your brain having to re-navigate your physical space does that. Also, what can help is, like if you have different decorative items, rearrange that, rearrange your photos on your wall, change out the picture frames, add little other things, or like if you have different blankets, put different blankets like draped over your couch to make your couch sort of look like a different color. Having things totally be different like that can also help with grounding in your space. Thanks for the rose. Also, this one is annoying though, but move your dishes into different cabinets, and like the stuff in the drawers in your kitchen, completely move it around. Change where it is. And that will do the same thing for anybody who can't like reorganize your furniture if the layout kind of, you know, is not in a way for you to move it, or if you just physically can't move it. Rearranging your drawers and your cabinets will do the same thing. Or just the decor, move everything around, the pictures, the little decor items, completely change where they're located. Dusting. I just feeling you release something big from your heart. If you keep your shoes like by the door, like moving your shoes a bit further away from the door, but still where you'll see them, like in the middle of the hall or something. Moving things like that can help you be grounded as well, because the next time that you go and see it, your brain is interpreting the environment as being different, and therefore taking in more information of the here and the now, which is grounding. if you have like a staircase near your door, like inside, you could put them like on the first step. Your shoes. When it comes to things like your keys or like your purse, your wallet, just make sure that wherever you're putting it that's new, it's like a very open space that you will obviously find it. Because you don't want to, you know, bite yourself in the butt and forget where you put something if you're putting it like in a drawer, a different drawer or something. You know what I mean? To be grounded is to just be in the here and the now. You're not thinking about yesterday, anything in the past. You're not thinking about tomorrow or anything in the future. You're just right here and right now. You're not worrying about what you need to do at work tomorrow. You're not worrying about, oh, when do I need to go to sleep? If you're constantly looking and when do I need to go to sleep, just set a reminder alarm to let you know it's time to go to bed now. And just don't think about how much time do I have until that alarm goes off. Don't pay attention to that. Thanks for all the follows, everyone. Thank you for the heart me. Just need 5 more to be back at 200. If anybody else can join the fan club. When I'm finished with this one, I will be doing the group Reiki. Thank you for the cutie. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'll be doing another Reiki meditation for everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. The goal is not the same thing as super fan. The fan club is the yellow heart by my name. When you send that heart me to join the fan club, and it gives you that heal sticker by your name whenever you comment. Whew, another big release. Awesome. Whew, nice. Okay, hope this has helped. Which please. Mo Chan, if you're here, please comment. Mo Chan or Tammy, if you're here, please comment. Thank you, Witch, please. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you for becoming a super fan. I'm live for super fans only on Mondays. You're welcome. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to do a meditation. I'm going to ask you guys. Earlier, I did a connecting with earth energy meditation. Do y'all want, I like doing one with like one of the elements. Do y'all want to do earth, fire, water, or air? Which energy do you want in the meditation? Let me know in a comment. Earth, fire, water, or air. Do y'all want earth, fire, water, or air energy for the Reiki meditation? Let me know in a comment. Two for fire, water, and earth. Okay. I guess actually I can do all of them together. I don't usually do a all four simultaneously, but you guys can see how you like it. Alrighty, so just relax. If you need to sit back, lie back, please do so now. If you accept the healing energies, please type I accept in the chat. We ask for the intention that each person receiving the healing energy receives it in the way that is most comfortable and helpful for them. Close your eyes and imagine you are floating in the unified field of consciousness. With each breath you take, you are more and more relaxed. You feel yourself pulled down into a beautiful forest. Right beside you is a calm, flowing river. In the distance, by the river, you see a large rock just the perfect size to sit on. Walk over to the rock and sit on it. Allow yourself to take in the scenery. You see the reflection of the forest in the water and the reflection of the sky. You hear the tree branches rustle in the wind. The rock beneath you feels cooling, giving you a relaxing sensation. You notice the smell of the humidity in the air next to this river. It amplifies the smell of the grass, the trees, the moss. You feel a strong gust of wind flow straight towards you. It seems to slow just as it gets close to you. It acts like it's alive and dances and flows around your body, gently blowing your clothes and hair. The wind begins to glow around you, bringing a sensation of peace and comfort. You breathe in the glowing wind. It clears your mind. You now notice the rock beneath you is warming up just a little bit, and it too starts to glow. You feel a power pulse through your body from the rock, easing your muscle tension and pain. Relaxing your tired body. The air flows stronger now, lifting you up slightly, helping you feel completely relaxed. The waters of the river swirl up and around you, engulfing you with the smell of the clearest, freshest water that you could ever imagine. It glows and hums as it joins the air around you. It doesn't make you wet, but relaxes and rejuvenates. You finally feel a relief from all your troubles. You hear a cracking sound and look down. A small crack in the ground has appeared, and what looks like fire is gently flowing out of that crack. Like the gentle, almost going out fire in a fireplace. It doesn't feel scary at all, doesn't feel concerning. You feel its warmth begin to relax and fill you with a sense of peace and safety. The heart of the earth, the fire within, helps you know you are safe and loved. Together, the energies of earth, wind, water, and fire circle around you gently. You know that they are healing you. Sit and relax with the healing energies of the elements. Open your eyes. Bring yourself back to the here and now. Let the earth, water, air, and fire leave their imprint of healing on you as they float back to their source. I hope you all enjoyed that 4 elements Reiki meditation. If anyone's interested in a private one-on-one session through Zoom, I do that through Zoom. Send me a message if anyone's interested. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate you choosing me for your Reiki and energy healing journey. Thank you so much, Mindful Mermaid. Thanks everyone who sent gifts and liked and shared the live. One more time, just to see if the people who got a session but maybe fell asleep. Tawny, if you're here, please comment. Tawny, Mo Chan, if you're here, please comment. I'll be back on what day is it? So Wednesday night. I'll be back on around 8 p.m. Mountain Time in Utah. So make sure you're following me if you want to know when I'm live. And thanks again. Thanks so much to my super fans. I will see you guys next time. Oh, and feel free to check out my website. If you tap the link in my bio and you see the link that says website/Divine Protectors, you can see a bunch of different readings and stuff that I offer. I really love doing those for you guys. So, alrighty, well, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you later.